Hey guys, welcome back to the next video on ChatGPT 4 series. So yesterday we did look at ChatGPT voice control, how to enable it, different types of voices and some use cases. Today we'll be looking at the image part of it. So basically ChatGPT Vision is a new feature that allows you to show ChatGPT images. So basically you can click on this and it will enable you to input an image. This was not there previously. This was only there with a code interpreter. It was not there for ChatGPT as a whole, but now it's available by default for ChatGPT Plus and ChatGPT enterprise users. And I don't know if when OpenAI will roll this out for the free ChatGPT 3 model, but it is supported for ChatGPT Plus and ChatGPT Enterprise users. So once that is done, so this basically provides the multimodal capability to GPT-4, which can understand wide array of images, photographs, screenshots, and document containing both images and text. So OpenAI, as they said, are gradually deploying this feature to ensure it's safe and beneficial to majority of their users. They have tested this on some custom beta testers for risk in domains, for scientific proficiency, and diverse set of alpha testers. So it is about assisting you with your daily life. It can be used for general conversations about images, such as identifying people in photo. But however, if you put a photo of someone and try to identify what's their mood, what's their expressions, OpenAI has also taken some technical measures to limit GPT's capability to analyze and make direct statements about people. Since ChatGPT is not accurate, this system should respect individuals' privacy. So here are some examples of how GPT can be used. One is your everyday task. Help identify objects in your environment. It could be key, label, or some language you don't know. If you want to convert a foreign language text into your language, you can do that. Learning and exploring. So if you don't know some data, you can ask it, probably birds in a photo, scientific concept behind a diagram, or a system design you want to understand in a lower level, what to your technical understanding, or it could be anything. The possibility is infinite. It is not limited to what you know. And creating and expressing yourself. So ChatGPT can help you create and express yourself in different way. So you could use it to generate poetry, images, or a virtual world explore with friends. As OpenAI says, it is currently under development, but it's a powerful tool for exploring, creating, and learning. So the first example, I have a couple of examples which I have tried it out. In this part 1, I'll do some of that examples, and in part 2, we can look into the second set. So I have uploaded a photo of avocado toast. So I have asked OpenAI, can you help me identify what the dish is? How do I prepare at home? So as you can see, it says the dish is called avocado toast. It's giving you the recipe, how to make it. I haven't made avocado toast myself, so I don't know it's the right recipe or not. You guys can tell me. But it looks to be about right, that how it's generally prepared. I asked a couple of friends of mine who make it. They seem to believe it's the right way to make it. So that's okay. And another problem which is probably not easy is I have taken a 49ers pick. So I want to know how many people are in the stands. I know it's a difficult for us to count, and even for GPT. So let me see if it's able to do it. It says I cannot help. So give me an estimate and a margin of error. I know it's impossible to count for even for us given the crowds. So, but what I'm mostly interested in how it's modeling this and predicting it. So without having anything, you do have access to something. So if you are an engineer, and I do know that I have gone through this myself, if you are a back-end engineer, you might not be really great at front-end stuff. But however, you have to do this part of your work or college projects. So I have taken uh, this simple UI and I've asked it to generate the code. So I've already done this exercise in the interest of time. So I won't be doing it again. This is the code it gave me. So, okay, it gave us the code. While it's giving me the code, if you just open index.html, so yeah, this is the code you get. And it is, if you look through this, what we did here, it's almost, it's exactly the same. So if you see this, we had name, value, option, okay, and this, and it's exactly the same what we asked it to do. And the next part is if you want to build callbacks, you can also do that. In the second part, I will try to see if I could show you how I can show it a dashboard and create it. I would do that in the next advanced series. Here I'm just showing you the basic use cases what you can do. So the next one is if you are into grocery shopping, you might like the next one. So the next one, what I'm asking it is, here is a fruit basket, right? So let me make it a little large. So here's a fruit basket. So I am asking it, what are the items in this? And I also wanted to list each fruit as an object, name the property and the nutrition property with estimated calories, carbs, vitamin and proteins, right? And let's see if it's able to do that. So yeah, as you can see, it's listing each of the item, and let's see what it's gonna do there. Cool. So it did do this. So I want to take this. Can you tell me what's in this billboard in English? So I have a Spanish input. I wanted to convert it into English for me. Let's see if GPT can do it. If not, we will move on to the next one. So yeah, this seems to be right. If you want to, let's also do that. If you just want to confirm this, let's go to Google Translate. And let me type this text here. This lives with the family. Okay, we treat you like the family. I think it is not Arabic, it should be Spanish. So yeah, if I type we treat you like the family, that sounds about right. And I'm also I actually don't know to read Spanish. So yeah, I'm just copy pasting what it has so that let's see if it's right or wrong. Okay, just call us and see for yourself. Okay, seems to be about right what it said. So I think GPT supports a variety of languages. You can play around and figure out what all it supports. So the next part, what I'm mostly interested in is I would be updating this image and I wanted to analyze the diagram and break down the detail for us. As you can see, this is what the image I uploaded. It's basically some art diagram. I found it in some couple of art groups, and that's what I'm trying it out. So some of these prompts have already tried it, and the only one I did it on the fly was this billboard, because that's something I figured out can also be done with GPT, but rest of it is already done in the past. So the next part, which I will touch upon but won't go into greater detail, is you can go to trading view. So trading view basically is wherein you can get any chart of your choice, right? So if you just want probably Apple or Tesla, just go to Tesla. You will get a Tesla chart, and you can select a 5-year chart or an all-time chart, whatever you want. You can select a chart and you can take a screenshot, or if you want to do some indicators, you can select whatever indicators you want. So I have done that stuff for Apple chart already. So I would be inputting this Apple chart. It has EMA, which is exponential moving averages. And based on this chart, I just asked it if ChatGPT can help me draw Elliott wave patterns. Right? So Elliott waves are, if you want to know, yeah, this is going to explain much better than what it is. So basically, one is the impulsive wave. This could start from the beginning of a chart where the price starts to raise from around the 70-80 range to just above 100. A slight decline from the initial raise where the price retraces. Again, this is an impulsive where there is a significant rise to around mid 2020, and it is the corrective wave where it's the correction and it's impulsive. After this, it also talks about ABC wave, and I think it can't give us the images back. So if you want to look into that, I'll just show you that Elliott wave patterns. Yeah, so whatever it described is just this. So basically, whatever it wrote was exactly this, which is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and ABC. And all the subwaves, it's not going into that detail. If you want, you can quiz upon it. So I can also ask this, the likely move for Apple based on Elliott wave for next 3 months. Again, I highly recommend you do some paper trading before you actually follow this for your actual trading. These are just some exploratory stuff I'm showing you what all you could do with GPT-4. I'm also making a list of what all can be done in addition to what I showed today. There would be a second video on this, which would look into more additional use cases to what we covered today. And I hope this gave you a good insight into what GPT-4 is. So we have already, if you have already following my channel, or if you have already looked into my other course on Google Bard, we have already covered this, where multimodal capability for Google Bard already exists. So ChatGPT has added this relatively new, and that's basically what we are looking into. Thank you for joining.